Alright, we're live. So here is Web Launch Academy's 5th day. Having a little bit of trouble connecting to the, this thing. I'm trying to get that fixed, so just hold tight. Yeah. If you see that error, if you see that your permissions are denied, just go through. Well, anyway, that's okay. I'll just start. So what we're going to be talking about now is we're just going to go through, something fun. We're going to go through the fun stuff here. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to go through this in real time. So I'm going to create a prompt. How to build a fully functional website from ground one, from scratch. So what you need to do is you need to make a prompt. So I'm just going to write out a prompt in real time and just kind of use Claude to help me out. So I want to create a Ramsey preferred coaching website that helps people with their personal finances. I want to create this using Next.js framework. And I want you to create this using no text files that fill in the templates. I just want, and so what this does is this prevents Claude from creating a bunch of text and filling in the gaps of what the template is. So it won't just create like some random user in your site that, some made up imaginary user in your site that has like a budget thing. So we don't want any of that. So I want it to have a first section with an introduction to who I am, but don't fill in too much. I mostly just want placeholders. I want that section to contain a placeholder for a nice peaceful image. I also want a second section for booking free appointments. It should be minimalistic and simple. Just put a button there with the text book free consultation. I want my third section to be. Oh, right. Here, let me let me put in the let me just give me a second to put me. I'm gonna just put in a really quick. What was I gonna do? I was gonna put in comments for the video streams. So I'll do that. Just give me a second. Okay, we're back. So I just wanted to put those comments in. And so where were we? So put a button there with free consultation. I want a third section to contain. Actually, first, let me put the banner in first. I want the heading to contain a placeholder for a banner image, which reads Ramsey preferred coach, as well as navigation links. Let's see what else. I also want it to contain an icon symbol, which will also be my favicon favicon. So the favicon, I'm doing this because this is like a favicon. Okay, it's really cool, and you can double as like, you know, just an icon that you can put in a lot of different places. Like you can put it here, you know, in your social media places. So that's what a favicon is, just in case you didn't know what that was. So yeah, that could go in like the header. I'll space these out too, just so that they're a little bit more formatted. All right, so I want to have a first section. Oh yeah, to do these spaces, you want to make sure you hit Shift and Enter. So yeah, make sure you log into Claude AI, get your account going. This is where we actually work. So I want a second section for booking free appointments. I want a third section. Actually, no. The second section. Let me flip these. Actually, no. This is fine. A second section for booking free appointments. Let's see. The button should be just under a testimonial section where the testimonials are in a, let's see, are in cards that can be, let's say, how do you want to say? Cards that are part of a gallery where buttons left and right buttons can switch among the testimonial cards, and this will fetch more testimonials from Airtable as I add them. The first second testimonial cards can be hard coded. They load fast. Then the others can be fetched as more are added in Airtable. So what Airtable is good for, it's for doing this. It's for fetching data. So you can put data in Airtable like a testimonial, and then you can also just like you can put it in your site. So the downside with that is that sometimes it can just create loading issues. So that's kind of what I'm doing there, and you'll kind of see what that's all about when this goes through. And what I'm gonna do is let me preface this with, can you create a prompt that will go into Claude.ai Claude code in VS Code. Make any necessary changes. Use the techniques taught in Web Launch Academy. www.weblaunchacademy.com. Offer any suggestions or questions before creating the final prompt so that it's optimized before sending, before generating the code. Okay, so we're gonna do this third section. What should this third section contain? First section with a simple summary of an introduction to who I am. Placeholders. This is actually button that, let's see, contains a label or contains text above associated with it. No. A button that contains text within more about me, I guess. Text within, more about me. Which let's see, goes to a modal that is more information about me, my story. Actually, yeah, more, let's see. More, let's see. My story. Yeah, my story. Second section for booking free appointments. Okay. Third section. I don't even know if we need a third section right now. We could just do one or two sections. We could just do two sections. But footer that has placeholders for business, location, contact information, some privacy policy. What's typical? So let me go back to this. I forgot what these things are called. These things are called terms of service. There we go. Terms of service. I think that's about right. Well, let's just go with this. So Claude will create, like, Yeah, these clarifying questions. Oh, okay, so preferred color scheme. Let's say make the color scheme um, of the brown color with the green. Green. Let's actually do green, brown, and gold colors, like nature shining upon a lush tree. There we go. That's good. That sounds good. Navigation links. Okay. Nav. You can actually just put in numbers, right? So that might be actually better. Nav links, home, Dory. Testimonials. That's it. Modal. Made Modal be a simple overlay. Oh yeah. Do some transition effect. That's quick. Nothing too crazy. Maybe a slight fade in effect. Yeah, just do that. A fade in effect. Effect and fade out when the user clicks out of the screen. Yeah, that's pretty. Testimonials. So yeah, just hard code 2 for now. Automatically cycle through. Yeah, for now, have the gallery only put in actually no. Hard code only 1 for now. Actually, I changed my mind. When I add more, make there be a slow, let's see, when I add 5 or more, make there be a slow moving, cycle. The testimonials take at least 10 seconds to get to the end, or to the final testimonial, when there are 4, and continue that pace for even when there's more. Smooth transitions. Yeah, okay, so actually, hold on. Create smooth transitions when a or right button is clicked, and make the testimonial cards freeze when that happens. No, I actually don't want the effect. Just hard code only 1 for now. Yeah, that can create some loading issues. That can create just some, like, and it doesn't need to be. Alright. Is anybody watching? Okay, one current viewer. Cool. Very good. And there's a bot, of course. Cheap viewers. I think I can kick these out, but whatever. Just do that later. I'll be right back. Okay, so I actually just thought of something. If you want the code template for Oh yeah, here's my website score. So this is a guy that is selling these website scores. So my score is 88. That doesn't take in, or that takes into account Lighthouse scoring, but it also takes into account um, like website establishment score. So it's like my website is pretty new, so that brings down my score quite a bit. But I don't know. Thought I'd show you that. It's pretty cool, I think. But actually, I was thinking I could share with anyone who wants this template. And what you can do is you can create this for your own site if you want testimonials. I can share with you this template so that you can have your testimonials in here. This is kind of like a cool gallery that I created. So if anybody wants that, just let me know. But anyway, back to the prompt. So that's what I think this gallery could be. All right, so create smooth transitions. Gallery automatically cycle. Yeah, no automatic cycling. No auto cycling. No auto cycling. Okay, so Airtable transition. Testimonials automatically load from Airtable on page load after the 2 hard-coded ones. Yeah, so that's the other thing. Use pre-rendering for the loading, but make it super efficient. So don't load right away. Those are obviously not needed on page load, so it can be delayed. It's delayed. Main focus is let's see, efficiency and page speed considerations here. So Airtable scheme field. So let's see, Airtable scheme and field. For the testimonials, just a first, can't remember if it might be camel style or whatever, first name, last name, and, note. Yeah. And that should be good. So, because that's all you need for a testimonial. You just need like name and note. Right? So, responsive design, should this be fully mobile? Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely use what's it called, like hamburger style, mobile. Let's see, mobile functionality. Yeah, incorporate. So incorporate mobile functionality as well. I think there's like I used to have like a template for a prompt. Prompt in utilities. I don't think that's anything. That's like actual code. Yeah, that's not it. So I don't really have any. I think it's called like hamburger style or something. Hamburger style. Yeah. Create a, you know, a mobile style that you suggest. Not sure about the actual prompt to make a good mobile website. Is it mobile first? Yeah, you can also ask questions. Is it mobile first? Design? I think I've heard that phrase used. Let's see. So mobile responsive from design from the start. Book free consultation button. Oh yeah, book free consultation. Oh, hold on. I went out of order. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, Airtable integration is 5. Pre-rendering for loading. Okay, yeah. Airtable scheme. Oh, okay. So this is. Let me just put that back in 5. So then 6. Mobile first, yeah. Book free consultation button. Book free consultation button should. Let's see. Pop up a calendar modal with, let's see, month selection, day selection, and time slot selection for, let's see, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to, let's do 8. Ramsey preferred coaches are pretty early. They're, you know, y'all are good. I'm gonna check my messages just really quick. I wasn't able to set up. I messed up the somehow I messed up the collaboration tool within the website. I'll get that fixed later, but for now it's just I'm creating this, so this is kind of the process you want to go through. Book free consultation button, an external Calendly/booking link. This will also be fully integrated with Airtable, including the email automations, so that I and my client get notified of a successful booking. Okay, footer links. Is that it? Footer. Okay, so that's the last one. Button. Where should this link to? Is there anything else? Internal booking page. Yeah, so that's that. And then footer links. Privacy policy, terms of service links go to actual pages. You'll create. Okay, those, let's see, those will go to actual pages. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so then Claude will create a, okay, on mobile design, yes, mobile first design is the right approach. This means building the layout starting with the mobile screens first and scaling up larger screens to more efficient ensures a better experience. Yeah, so that's a good thing to remember, mobile first design. Classical navigation menu. Yeah, hamburger on mobile. Stack layout. Larger touch. Simplified testimonial. Claude will handle this naturally. Yep, Tailwind CSS. So that's the styling. A few more questions before the final prompt. Header / navigation. Okay, so all of these questions. Okay. Sticky stays at top. I actually don't know. Do I like that? Let's see. Okay, so let's make it sticky. It shouldn't be a long page. Calendar modal design. What time zones should the calendar work with? Holy cow, it's already 7:43. Calendar modal details. Time zones. Okay, so if there's a way to the user's geographic location stick with, let's see, get that time zone location, and when they book with me, let's see, to EST, and for the automation email, make sure that information is also captured within Airtable. So that's all tracked. If the geographic location can't be identified, just EST is good. And make that clear within Airtable so I can reference that. Let's see, time zone when I message them. Let's see, time zone. Should it show availability? Oh, hold on. Geographic time zone location. actually no. If the geographic location can't be identified, allow a selection for the wait, is it 4 time zones? Now I'm like blanking on the, are there 4 time zones? Just the time zones of the USA. Yeah, actually, let's see. Get that time zone location and put it as the default for the selection. Translate it back to EST for my automation email. Actually, I'm not sure Claude is responsible for that. After the email automation goes through, I guess, yeah. Actually, no, yeah, for email. So I think put that in Airtable as EST for me. Yeah, so put that back. If you put like I think or maybe, I think AI like ignores it. I gotta get this thing going though. It's almost time to end. I wanna at least get this prompt going before the weekend. Should the booking, yeah, set specific time slots. Oh yeah, definitely. Show availability in real time. So yeah, pull that from Airtable to prevent double booking. That's super important, obviously. Let's see, for the free consultation, make it 30-minute time slots. Then also make sure to include information for other bookings. Yeah, also, let's see, other bookings, like the, paid consultations. And make all of that data are no, free consultations overlapping with paid bookings. Yeah, so the paid bookings, that'll come from maybe like Squarespace or something. You can kind of do what I do, where it's like you have like a page, and then you have like a Stripe or a Squarespace payment table, pricing table. That's what it's called, pricing table, and that can also work with your other table too. So they'll talk to each. The tables will basically communicate with each other, and you'll have like, you can have your time slots kind of booked, kind of like, grayed out or whatever as any of those time slots are taken. All right, so yeah, so where the paid bookings are 1 hour long. Okay, so the format should be that one free consultation takes up one time slot, and paid consultations take up two. That should make things simple. Yeah, so that's good. After booking, there should be a confirmation screen before sending to Airtable. Can everybody hear me all right, by the way? If anybody has a problem hearing me, just let me know. All right, so after booking, yeah. Message, just a success message, and a notification that you will receive an email. Right. Confirmation screen, okay, Airtable booking integration, new record, booking data, create a new record. So it should create new record immediately. Okay. No API keys yet. So create an env.local for placing those when ready. Okay, so that's the env.local, which is what you never want to share with people. Prompt that, yes. Okay, so email automation with Resend. Oh, actually, yeah, it wouldn't be with Resend. Remove the the Resend functionality. For now, we'll stick with Airtable automation. Favicon, okay, have a specific. Okay, so this should be the final detail. Okay, so this is like it's kind of all that. One final clarification. Modal calendar, entire month view. Select date. Oh yeah. Entire calendar. Picker. Entire calendar selection screen. Better. Day. Let's see. Have left and right buttons for selecting the month, and the days should be within the calendar, where weekends are unselectable. Then it will allow for the available time slots. Yeah. Okay. Project structure. So what you can do is you can just put all of this in this is prompt good to you. Yeah, looks good. I want to, let's see, are you generating the code or just the prompt for Claude code in VS Code? Should I copy all of this, or you know, are you going to give me a, what is it called, an artifact to a button? Is it an artifact? I think it's an artifact. Artifacts. Yeah, I think it's an artifact. That's what they're called. Giving you the prompt. Yeah, okay. So you have two options. Copy the prompt text above. Paste it into Claude code. Nicely formatted artifact file. Prompt is already formatted well above. Right through the end. Okay, so what we do is you are building. So then we, okay, so that's that. And you can copy all of this. And then you can go in here and let's go into something else. Let's go cd mkdir. Let's call it Ramsey Coach cd Ramsey Coach. And then we paste this into here. Oh, whoops, we gotta, hold on. That's not what we do. I made a boo-boo there. Hold on. Total boo-boo. You can actually press this, which is fine. It is 8 o'clock, so maybe I'll just leave this as a cliffhanger. I think I'll just leave this as a cliffhanger. So thank you for tuning in. That was how to create an entire prompt, and starting Monday, we will actually put that in and see what it creates. And so I think that'll be really good. I think that's a good cliffhanger right there. Okay. I'm a little bit too excited about that cliffhanger. Are you mad? Who's mad? Is anybody mad that I didn't that I just ended. Man, I'm a little bit too happy about that. I apologize. I gotta contain myself, but it is 8 o'clock. I know a lot of you gotta leave anyway. So anyway, if you have any questions about like creating those prompts and stuff, let me know, and I'll be happy to help you. All right, this has been that. This has been a lot of fun. I love creating prompts. I love the creativity of it all. Thank you everyone for joining me. I'll close in a word of prayer. Dear God, thank you for this day. Thank you for anybody who showed up live. I didn't see many people, but it's okay. Just one person. Sometimes just that one view is all I need. And thank you for everyone. Help me to be a blessing to these people and help them all to create really good websites so they can serve their clients. And in your name I pray, amen. Okay. All right. Bye, everyone. I will end the stream right now.